if you know what it means to be a smart, to be a brave, to be a beautiful, to be a talented person, but you just don't see all of that. I just was blind. I just didn't want to see all of that because of the self-sabotage. I'm going to tell you how YouTube has changed my life with less than 1,000 subscribers. Starting a YouTube channel will change your life for the better. Today, I'm about to share with you how YouTube has changed my life. This is more of an unscripted and a direct video on how YouTube has changed my life over the past 9 months. I started creating in October of 2022, and up until then, with about 40 videos, I have seen a tremendous turnaround in so many different aspects of my life just from creating and uploading videos here on YouTube. In order for this story to make sense, I am going to go a little bit back. I always realized that I really wanted to put out content in some way. It could be through YouTube, TikTok, or whatever, but I knew at some point that I wanted to do this content creation of a thing. But then I was a little bit skeptical, I was a bit shy. I was overthinking the whole thing, like what people say, how people react to it, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is, even if you have just one member of your family who decides to support you on your YouTube journey, watch your videos, share your videos, and all of that, it is still enough for you to go ahead and create. Putting out this content is going to show you so many different aspects of you that you would not have experienced just sitting down and doing nothing. I would say so far that this is a place where you have everything to gain and nothing to lose. Even if I don't blow up on YouTube, the other advantages that creating on YouTube has brought to my life would still be a reason for me to keep doing what I'm doing. Because, by the way, if you're coming to YouTube because you want to make money, it's not that place where you just come today and tomorrow you're making money out of it. It's going to test your patience. It's going to test a lot of things about you. But if it's something you genuinely love, you can just go ahead and start doing it, because it's going to show you so many different sides of you. Something happened to me last year that made me to change all my social media handles. I don't want to go in details with that, but I had like a new TikTok, I had a new Facebook, a new Instagram and everything. And I started documenting small cooking videos. I started doing some kind of small uploads on TikTok as well. That showed me that I wanted to take this thing more serious. And that's how I eventually got to YouTube. Over time, I realized that there is no such thing as failing on YouTube, because every day you unleash other potentials that you did not know you had. Before I started creating videos here on YouTube, I didn't know how to edit a video. I didn't know how to cut and join pieces of videos or whatsoever. But today I'm doing all of that. Although I am not a pro yet, I'm not doing it pro style, but I'm able to cut and join pieces of videos and put them up here for you to watch them, which in some way it's kind of helpful to those who watch my videos. But personally, that showed me that I could achieve anything I ever wanted to do in life, like just going out of my way and doing something that I never thought I could be doing at any point in my life. It opened my eyes to so many more things I can be able to achieve aside creating content. A lot of people around me have been so surprised that I am creating content on YouTube, because personally they knew me as that very shy girl, that girl who couldn't talk in a room full of people, or who really did not socialize and all of that. And that was me. I was so timid. But right now, I'm able to have fun even when there are so many people around me. Unlike before, now I'm just able to do a lot more. Just like vlogging, I've uploaded a few vlogs here. You see, I took them when I was unterwegs. Like I traveled to, I don't know, other countries, and I was able to record, like pick pieces of videos and put together and upload later on for you guys. That was something that I never thought in years that I could. Creating and uploading content here equally opened my eyes to be able to appreciate the little things around me. Not just appreciate, but see them. Sometimes when you record a video, especially when you go out vlogging, you capture so many beautiful images that when you put them up in a video, at them and you're like, wow, nature is beautiful, this is beautiful, that is beautiful. Like, you start appreciating things. If you are someone who has ever thought of creating content and for one or two reasons you're not really sure if it is time to embark on this journey or not, I urge you to do it. I have been in that position where I wasn't really sure if it's a good idea to start creating content. I used to ask myself, what would people say? Would they appreciate what I'm doing? Would I be welcome in the space? I used to ask myself silly questions that kept me procrastinating for over a long time before I eventually started last year. I think if I actually started doing this thing, I would have done that late 2020. It would have been almost 3 years already for me on the platform. But because of procrastination, I started last year. I am still proud of myself that I could get my phone and record my first video and upload sometime last year. In case you're telling yourself that, oh, I cannot start, I don't have a camera, I don't have a this, I don't have a that. Most people nowadays use iPhones. You don't need to go out for a camera when you have your iPhone with you. All you need to do is just hit the record button on your iPhone and start talking. Record that video, edit it and upload it, and don't think about it. See what happens. Talking to you right now, I am recording with my phone. I am using my phone to record this video. That's how intentional I became about the whole thing. And I started, and I've been seeing how it is changing my life. I am able to be really detailed with everything I'm doing right now. I'm able to plan stuff because, creating means you come up with like an upload schedule. For instance, I upload videos once a week. It's just that now I'm a little bit free. I'm putting up more content than usual. And just because of creating content, I've been able to sit down and really plan my time, create time to be able to film the video, edit the video, and upload the video. I tell myself that before Sunday, I must have put out a video, which means that I am able to sit down and create time and do all of this and still have my normal life going. At this point, I wouldn't call it a side hustle because YouTube doesn't pay me yet. But long term, it might just be the best side hustle you could ever think of starting. It is something that if you indulge yourself in, you have everything to gain and you have nothing to lose. I'm gradually becoming a totally different person and the person I've always wanted to be, just because I started putting myself out here talking to you all every day. I haven't gotten to 1,000 subscribers yet, but I'm able to see all of the beauty and the growth in everything. Honestly, your first videos are going to be weird. You feel weird talking into the camera because you feel like you're talking to nobody. But at the same time, you're talking to everyone. Because when you eventually upload this video, so many people are going to come and watch and learn a thing or two from whatever you are talking about. So definitely your first uploads will seem weird, especially when you're editing your first video, because you'd have to hear the way you sound while you cut and join those pieces. But the benefits that comes with all of that, eventually you grow, you get used to listening to yourself, you get used to putting the camera in front of you and talking. For me, it has become absolute pass. It is just fun to sit down and start recording a video talking about whatever I want to talk about. That's how in love I have become with this whole thing. It's not just because I just wanted to like this thing for what it is, but it's because I see how it is molding me. Just the fact that I can sit down in a room full of people now and I'm still able to interact is just one of the biggest things I ever took away from creating videos on YouTube. Talk about self-esteem. I used to talk down on myself in so many ways, and mostly this came from the fact that few people close to me, like people who I really considered close, would talk about certain things. And sometimes I tell myself that, oh, it doesn't matter, whatever they are saying is not true, I am better than that and all of that. But when I sit down in my quiet space, all of that kind of gets to me. And then suddenly I find myself in this world of self-sabotage where I start telling myself that, oh, I'm not enough, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I'm not the best in this and that and that. But when I started creating content, sometimes I sit down and watch my videos and I just appreciate how much I have grown, because I see how much value I am able to put out at this point, especially when people come back to me and say, oh, thank you for this video you recorded, it helped me in this way and that way. It's me elated to see that I'm able to impact a life. It's not something I thought I would be able to do. But thanks to YouTube, I'm able to reach out to people. I could go on and on and on to talk about how YouTube has improved my life. I'm just at a point in my life where I am so proud of myself. I am so glad that I decided to join this community and start uploading videos here. It's just something I want to do every day because I've fallen so much in love with doing this based on the things that I have learned as a content creator. So I don't want to prolong this video. I don't want to make it too lengthy, but if you're watching me and it has always been your dream to start creating content on YouTube, click off this video and go and record your first video and upload it. Do not think about it. Trust me, it's going to be horrible, but don't think about it. Over time, you see how much growth you're going to make on content creation and in your life as a person. So I just wanted to share my journey as a creator here with you. I hope that I am able to inspire you. I hope that from my journey, you're able to see reasons why you should start creating on YouTube if it is your dream.